Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Mitty80 and welcome into the channel. Today we are back with our fan favorite series, Platinums from the Past, where we take our old games from back in the day, we grind them out to completion, and earn those overdue platinum trophies. On today's episode, we have Infamous. This is a game that came out in 2009 and is one of those games where your choices determine what path you take in the game. This is one of those that requires 2 playthroughs to get the platinum, and it's another 14-year platinum trophy in the making. We were missing a lot of trophies here, so let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's hop over to the trophy list and see what we're missing. All right, everybody, so looking here at this trophy list, we can see that we started this game back on October 16th of 2010. This was a game that we never really gave a chance in playing. We started playing, got about 8 trophies in, and set it down never to be touched again. We're missing 42 out of the 50 possible trophies here, and both of those numbers are including the platinum trophy. We have a lot of stuff to get done here. So let's finally give this game the chance that it deserves and start grinding out this platinum. Since this game has 2 separate playthroughs needed to get the platinum, we're going to start talking about some of the collectible trophies and save the story-based ones until the end. The first ones we want to talk about here are for collecting blast shards. These are scattered throughout the map, and when you collect enough of them, you gain another power core that allows you to use your skills and abilities. There are a total of 350 of these scattered around the map. When you find the first half of them, you will earn the Member of the Mineral Club trophy. Oh, let's go. And when you get all of them, you're gonna go ahead and pop the Rockhound trophy. Thank you. The next collectibles in the game are called dead drops. These are satellite dishes typically on top of buildings or other high up structures. These 2 are spread out throughout the map, and when you collect them, they give you a little bit more of backstory as to what is going on throughout the game. When you collect all of them in the Warren, you're gonna pop further down the rabbit hole.
If this goes down, it'll be
and when you get all of them in the historic district, you're gonna go ahead and pop You're So Sly.
you could. We will have a chopper at drop point Zeta every day.
These last 3 here all go together as well. The entire map is broken up into 3 different districts, all being controlled by the bad guys who run each of those districts. You can collect side quests throughout the game in order to claim sections of these territories back. Quick side note, I collected all the territories in the second area, and the trophy did not pop until I ended up beating the boss, so I believe that those are tied together into fully completing or acquiring all the territories in the district. But once you get all of these territories for the Neon District, you're going to get the Community Organizer trophy.
See you in a bit.
Oh, let's go. There it is. When you take over all of the Warren, you get Civic Leader trophy. There it is. And when you take over all the Historic District territories, you get the Urban Designer trophy. These next trophies are all going to be skill-based trophies. Either they require you to use some of your in-game skills or abilities, or it takes real-life skill to get. Regardless of how you get them, that's why they're here. The first one we were going to talk about is charging up your power cores, which allows you to use your skills in the first place. You need to drain 750 megawatts of power from the city. Each power core is about 1 megawatt from what I read. When you go underground, there's a generator there that never runs out of power, so you can just hold the drain button there until you pop it if you'd like. When you drain enough, you'll pop the AC/DC trophy. Oh, let's go! The next 2 trophies have to do with unlocking a specific ability. You'll eventually unlock the ability to heal people as well as bioleech or drain energy from them to gain health and electricity. One is tied to good deeds and the other evil. When you bioleech 100 enemies, you pop the Hunger trophy. And when you heal 250 pedestrians, you pop the Dr. Cole trophy. Yeah! These next trophies all have to do with traveling, per se, in this section. The first one here is for riding the train for 2 kilometers. Once you've done that, you're gonna pop Electric Hobo trophy. Let's go! The next one is for using your static thrusters. This gives you the ability to kind of hover or glide down slowly. You unlock this later in the game. When you have traveled 5 kilometers using these thrusters, you're gonna pop the Frequent Flyer trophy. The next one takes the longest by far. There's nothing in the game that tells you how long you have traveled at all or anything to really keep track of any of these trophies, so you just have to kind of keep going until they pop. For this next one, you need to travel 25 kilometers while riding the rails. I would just take the train rails wherever I went. Once I hit 25 kilometers, we get Hot Foot Trophy. The next one here is for getting 25 takedowns on enemies while riding on the roof of a moving vehicle. I wouldn't worry too much about this one, as there is a mission later on where you have to ride on the top of a bus and need to get it safely from one location to the next. Once you get that 25th takedown, you're gonna pop Roadkill.
One more hit and we're dead!
Oh, let's go. The next one here is one of the harder ones to get, in my opinion, or at least it was for me. For this one, you need to be riding the train and get 25 takedowns on enemies while it is moving, meaning you have to snipe them off of the roof or the ground or wherever they're spawning. We did finally end up getting this one after many attempts, and we popped the Casey Jones Trophy. Yes! The next one here is for using your ability, the sticky grenade. All you have to do for this is just stick 50 enemies and take them down with the ability. Not very hard at all, just have to aim and hit. Once you get that 50th one, you're gonna pop, oh, you've done this before trophy. Oh, let's go. The next one here happened randomly when I wasn't prepared for it. It is for getting 50 kills on enemies by using water, whether that be shocking them by standing in a puddle and they run into it, or knocking them in the water from a high distance, or shocking the water when they're in it. It doesn't matter. It counts as a water kill. Once we hit that 50th water kill, we popped Fish in a Barrel. Hey, let's go! The next one is best done from the rooftops. If there are enemies that spawn up there, just climb to the top and use your shockwave to send them flying off for the top of the building to hit the ground and get the takedown on them. Once you have done this and gotten your 100th takedown on enemies from up high, you get the Get Off My Cloud trophy. Yes! For this next one, honestly, I have no idea how I got it. It is for getting a takedown on 100 enemies while they're airborne. Now, there are some enemies that fly around and stuff, but we did not get this one that way. We got this one fighting some random enemies on a rooftop. I guess we ended up getting our 100th takedown while they were in the air, and it popped us the Red Baron trophy. Oh. What's that from? These last two here are for doing different stunts in the game. Whenever you pause the game, if you look down here on the bottom of the screen, there's a section that says stunts with two numbers, tells you how many out of the total 21 that you've done, and tells you how to complete the next one or get it unlocked. There are a total of 21 different stunts in the game. When you do 10 of them, you're gonna go ahead and pop the stunt coordinator trophy. Oh, let's go! And when you do all 21 of them, you're gonna go ahead and pop the Stunt Master trophy. Let's go! These next trophies we unlock through our evil playthrough. They are for choosing the evil options in some of the story missions. This first one is a military drop-off where they dropped a bunch of food and it gets hung up on a statue. After cutting it down, we can either share it with everyone or choose to fry someone so that everyone runs away and we keep all the food for ourselves. We decided to zap someone and keep it for ourselves, and in doing so, we popped the Evil Eats trophy. The next choice was how we wanted people to view us based on a poster that this guy had painted. He was going to hang them all around town and asked for our opinion. There was a blue one that portrays us more as a hero and a red one that kind of portrays us as a villain and being feared. We obviously chose the one to have people fear us, and that gave us Evil Exposed trophy. Oh, nice, let's go. Later on in the story, we end up getting the chance to talk with Trish after saving her life. For those who don't know, we'll catch you up quick. She's our ex-girlfriend who left us because she blames us for killing her sister after we got our powers. Anyways, after saving her, after she got thrown onto the roof of the hospital in a bus, if our karma meter was down towards the evil zone or the infamous, she says that she hates us still, and we get the confirmed bachelor trophy. Let's go. Later on in the story, Trish gets captured and you have the option to save just her or save 6 doctors. There isn't enough time to save both, and you have to climb to the top of one of 2 buildings to choose which one you would like to save. If you choose to go and try to save Trish and let the 6 doctors fall, you get a cutscene where Trish falls anyways and says she's disappointed in your decision and will pop the Evil Intentions trophy. A little bit after that last trophy, when we get towards the end of the game, we come across a sphere which is said to have given us our powers. Here we get another 2 options. We have the option to either use the sphere and give us more powers and make us stronger, or destroy it so nobody can use it. We obviously want to be stronger, so we decided to use it, which pops us the evil sphere trophy.
Crackling, growing in power as I activated it.
These next 2 go hand in hand. One of them is for maxing out your evil karma bar or going full infamous, and the other is for maxing out all of your evil abilities. If you chose to open the sphere like we did in the last trophy, it automatically locks you in at that full negative karma bar, and you pop the truly infamous trophy. Let's go. And then after maxing out all of your evil abilities, you're gonna go ahead and pop evil to the core. Evil to the core. These next 2 trophies are not missable and will unlock with whatever story you're choosing to go on, whether that be good or evil. We just chose to include them in the evil side of things because that is where we unlocked them for the first time. First one here is for beating the first boss of the game, Sasha. She wasn't very challenging and we beat her on our first try, unlocking the Clean Up Your Act trophy.
Some guys in masks.
And second here was very similar with beating the second boss of the game named Alden. Again, not a very tough fight, and we did beat him on the first try as well, earning us the Taking Out the Trash trophy. There we go. These last 2 trophies in this section we unlocked at the same time. The first one has to do with beating the last boss, but doing so with full evil karma meter. After beating that last boss, whose name was Kessler, we watched the credits, we couldn't skip, and we earned the evil finish trophy. Nice. And the other one we did here was beat the game on hard mode. We did this on the first playthrough and didn't switch the difficulty at all. That earned us the hard finish trophy. There it is. The next trophies here were earned by choosing the good options throughout the story. We set our second playthrough easy mode and ran through the stuff we needed as quickly as possible. The first one here was for a story mission where we had to incite a riot. We could either hide in the crowd or stand in the open and let everyone know that we started it. We chose to stand in the open and start the riot, earning us the Good Riot trophy. This next one, I'm not too sure how we earned it. We decided to ride the train into the station and rescue these hostages. I didn't really see an option to make a bad choice in this one, but apparently there is one, and we earned that one in 2010. With that being said, apparently we chose the right option and earned the Good Train trophy. Just like with the bad exposure trophy in the evil playthrough, the one where we had to choose which poster represented us, we chose the one that was blue with the hero looking poster and got that one hung all over the city. In doing so, we earned the Good Exposure trophy.
All over the city. It's gonna be
Let's
awesome.
go. After saving Trish from the top of the hospital building like we talked about earlier, we had our karma meter on the good side of things this time. When we saved her, we got a nice little cutscene with her saying she's not angry and forgives us and wants to move forward, and that earned us the Back with Trish trophy.
Erupt between the cops and the Warren and the Dustman.
Nice. Opposite of the evil playthrough we had earlier, we had the decision again to save the 6 doctors or save Trish. Unfortunately, we chose the 6 doctors because they could do more good for the world than one person. Trish then fell from the top of the building, and we got a cutscene that played a little bit differently from the evil one, of her saying she loves us essentially and she's proud of us. After watching that, we earned the Good Intentions trophy.
No matter how painful.
No. In this next one here, towards the end of the game again, we are presented with that sphere that gave us our powers. Again, the options were we could use it or destroy it. This time, we chose to destroy it, not making us stronger, but preventing it from being used by anyone else. In doing so, this gave us the Good Sphere trophy.
And I hit that sphere with everything I've got.
The next 2 I put hand in hand just like we did in the last section or the evil playthrough. They are for maxing out your karma meter, but this time on the hero side of things and maxing all of your good powers. After getting our karma meter all the way maxed out and seen as a hero, we earned the Goody 2 Shoes trophy.
Oh, there we go.
And after maxing out all of our good abilities, we earned the True Hero trophy. Let's go! These last 2 trophies are grouped together as well because we unlocked them at the same time. We went to beat the final boss with our karma meter all the way maxed out as a hero. This fight was ridiculous on easy mode. The final boss, Kessler, just stood there and took so much damage from all my hits. Didn't dodge, really wasn't a hard fight at all, didn't really fight back. Anyways, we beat him, and after watching all of the credits for the second time, which by the way we couldn't skip, we tried, it put us back in the game where we defeated the last boss and popped the good finish trophy, as well as that hard-earned infamous platinum trophy. Let's go! Good finish! Yeah! Infamous platinum trophy! Alright everyone, there we have it. This was a pretty fun game. I didn't mind all the running around and collectible stuff and different skills and ability checks and stuff, but I just wish there was a better way of tracking it or some sort of system just for those trophies. That way we knew how close we were to popping them or how much more we needed of certain things. Other than that, the story was alright. Not my favorite, but definitely not the worst game I've ever played, but honestly I am happy to have another platinum trophy in the case. If you guys made it this far, please consider subscribing if you're new. Also, let me know in the comments what you guys like or didn't like, or just what you think overall, and don't forget to smash that like or dislike button. I stream live on Twitch, so I'll leave the link to that in the description below if you want to check me out. We do play some of these games live over there. Otherwise, let's enjoy this marble race and see what game is next on the list. Alright everyone, there we have it. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Legendary Edition. Hundreds of hours have gone into this game and we have never once beaten it, so now's the time. Exciting stuff. Alright everyone, have a great day and get the heck out of here.